Hey everyone, happy Friday, Memorial Day weekend. Hope it sets out to be a great weekend. How's everybody doing today? Been waiting, Cali here, cloudy and cold. That's how it is here too. Listen, everybody knows Memorial Day weekend is supposed to symbolize the beginning of summer, right? Like, I mean, that's not what it's meant to be. It's meant to be to honor, but it's essentially the beginning of summer. And the fact that it was 80s, 90s, so hot, and now it's rainy and cloudy just pisses me off. I am so angry about it. But I will still make the best of it. I got a lot of running around to do today to get ready to go down and prepare, our place down the shore for the summer. I'm excited. The kids are not. They're at that age where it's like pulling teeth. They don't know how blessed they are. So good morning to everybody. I apologize for changing the time so much. I've had so much running around to do. We're rainy and cold down here in VA too. Like, what is this, right? 33. 33. We have been in the 80s, the 90s. Oh, I can't believe it. So my parents up to Maine to their summer house, and it's 45 this morning. I cannot believe it. 43 in Kentucky. See, this is so devastating to me. So whatever. We'll have to bring warmer clothes and all of that crap because when you're closer to the ocean, excuse me, it's a little chillier, but whatever. Yeah, we're looking at 60s. We're looking at 60s all weekend, 60, 70 on the Monday or whatever, and then back in the 60s. Oh, I know, T. Adams. I had to get that out of my system, seeing as she's the reason I was thrown into this frivolous litigation. Well, you've seen it for years, I had to get that out of my system because, oh, Lord knows. Only the Lord knows. Sun is finally out here after back to back to back rainy, cold days. That's how it is here. The sun's popping out. It's trying. Butter. Happy Friday. Memorial Day long weekend. I know you understand. Hey, Jocelyn. Pittsburgh's so cold right now because the rivers. What are we going to do? What are we going to do, people? You're supposed to have started earlier. Nope. That was not a figment of your imagination. I definitely changed the time on you like 3 times. I apologize. I'm glad you're all still here. I was actually debating if I was going to go live because I was considering taking you all with me to do my errands and just running about some IRL, if you will. But I wanted to give an update, a very, unfortunately, I think this is a sad update. I think there's a lot of I think there's a lot that the RCMP is not telling us regarding Lily and Jack. But I think they are suspecting what many of us suspected, which is that Lily and Jack vanished before that Friday. We'll get all into it. Hey, Apple Bottoms. It's a lot beautiful weather here in California. You're so lucky. I believe they do, Jeremiah. Yep, sure do. Sure do. But I asked it as a question, but I do believe they suspect foul play. Good morning, Sparks. I thought about it, Newfie. Maybe I will still. 95 degrees in Florida? See, that's why I belong in Florida, Melissa. This isn't fair. Right? Give us some of that. Good morning, Choo Choo. Gamma, good morning. Thank you, T. Adams. Hey, Julie's crafting. Trying to pop out. Still chilly. It was rainy all week and cold. That's how it was here. So bumming. All that glitters. Mimi. Say from Miami. Now you're just bragging. Good morning, Lori. Poor Jack and Lily. Did you know another team with all? Yes, but he was found. It is miserable here in Texas. High 90s, high humidity. I'll trade. The humidity doesn't bother me one bit. Oh, aren't you so sweet? Stop it. Barely 50 in Ohio, chilly and gross. Yep. I know. Joe Madre doesn't want to share. That's one reason when I was younger we didn't move there. I remember my mom saying, your hair is horrible. Where'd that go? Hey, Frenchie. Hello, Angel. It's 47 I got off, 56 now. Only supposed to get up in the upper 60s. Yeah. Oh, you're in Delco too, Fatty? I didn't know that. Yeah, it's a crappy, crappy weekend. Hey, Maria. It's been crappy all week. I know. Totally sucks. Oh, did you, Janet? That's too funny. I did end up getting the dumpster fire. I thought my daughter would like it, but she really didn't. So now I feel like I wasted money. Whatever. Asking for all the camera footage from miles away and a week before says they do suspect foul play. I agree, Feisty. Absolutely. Lee the Bee says going to be 100 degrees in Arizona. All right, I'm coming. Hey, Solo. That's why Jay says she got the dreads because of the way the weather is there. Hey, Mimi, London girl. Supposed to rain here all weekend. Next sunny days shows on Tuesday. I will be in PA later today. Oh, really? You're coming from Florida? Afternoon. It's been beautiful here in my part of England this week. I love England. Lee Michelle with the 172. Good morning, Erica and Candy. Caroline, 60 in Nashville. Yeah, that's about what it is here. Says light rain this afternoon. Melissa Reed, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I didn't get to thank you guys that did send PayPals yesterday. One second, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so flooded in my part of Australia. Australia is crazy, mates. You have the big giant spiders and bugs, and there used to be a gentleman that would come on my panel. Something. What was his name? I don't know. But he would always say that about how the bugs there. It is heavy rain. See, that breaks my heart. Give me just 1 second to deal with this cat. Dang it. You always do this. Bye. Goodbye. That makes me really sad for Lily and Jack, but it seems like the RCMP does not believe that Lily and Jack are out there. Hey, lollies. So let's get right into it. A neighbor has came forward and said that the RCMP has asked for footage, any trail cams that she may have. And I think for me, I think that's very interesting because it's the days that they're asking for tells me a lot. Sparrows from the bluebird boxes all week, bothersome little buggers. I don't know what sparrows are, but I know that bluebirds are vicious and they try to attack my Nelly. Mm-hmm. Show did. Hey, goody. Google me. 189. Indiana, 47, going into the 60s. What are we right now? Besides too cold. We're at 56. They should have asked from day one. I agree. And they actually said as much. My understanding is they did say as much. Hey, Kathy Clock the House. Good morning. I don't like the sounds of this. I'm sure many of you feel exactly how I do, that this just doesn't sound right. I am praying I am wrong. I know many of you are as well. Hey, Peekaboo. Melinda says it's 40. F that. New kid in town. Good morning. Stayed awake to catch you live. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you. 69 for the high. Jen Covo. Stop slandering the Blue Jays? No, that's true. They did. They're murderous little things. I never knew that. I never knew that Blue Jays will actually attack. Vicious. Hey, Sherry. 46 in Pittsburgh. Brainy, you got your... Listen, do you know this new flavor cappuccino they have at Wawa? Strawberry shortcake. Shut the hell up. I don't know why it's so good, but it's so good. Literally one of the best things I've ever had. Okay. If you haven't, please consider hitting the thumbs up. I hate to have to make a poll. Oh, thank you so much, Kathy. That's really sweet of you. I hope you have a great day. You should be terrified of blue jays. They're evil. Not only are they evil, but they're not scared of you, and they plot. They literally plot. Ooh, I had a Snickers coffee. I thought it was horrible. You got to try it. And right now, you can get any size coffee for $1. That includes these. Can I have the link for membership for iPhone? You sure can. I don't think I have. I haven't seen any moderators, but give me 1 second. Will hitting the thumbs down help? It actually does. Hit it up, hit it down. I don't care. I don't care. I think thumbs down does help though, really. Like, I'm pretty sure. Where are these dang fancy mods? There's Miss Liverbird. Do you have the membership link, Miss Liverbird? If not, I can try to dig it out. And thank you for asking. Looks like I gotta charge up my old phone. I don't have any of my stuff saved on this one. Hummingbirds scare me because they get you with the beak. They've never gotten close enough to get me, but they've sure tried. Here we go. I got it. If you would like to become a member, it is greatly appreciated. Yeah, Snickers coffee was horrible. It was literally disgusting. Leopard, thank you so much for the thumbs up. Scooter, good morning, Prepper. Lovelock, good morning. I make the creamer protein milk and protein powder and make it healthier. I don't believe in that protein stuff. You would think I pretend I'm healthy because I go to the gym, but the truth is I drink Red Bull and smoke cigarettes, so I'm not really healthy. But a little healthier, I suppose. Casual art, good morning. Good rainy morning to you as well. Any interactions good for the algorithm, regardless if it's a thumbs down. Thank you. That's okay. I got it. I got it, Miss O. You can copy and paste. Be still, good morning. My daughter bought me tat for Mother's Day. Hubby bought other stuff. Oh, I love that. What did you get? You know what? I'll be honest. I don't like my tattoo anymore. I know, that quick, right? It's too big or something. I don't know. I feel like I need to get something behind it or around it. Why am I vertical? I don't know. I'm not supposed to be vertical. Am I vertical for anybody else? I'm not vertical. Wait, am I vertical? Apple bottoms with the 143. Thank you, my friend. Hey, at least I mop. Y'all keep clowning on those mopping slippers, but tell you what, when I mop, there's no feet print. No, I'm not vertical. You're vertical. Arctic? Was it you? No, it was Artist. Who said it? Artist Creek, right? Yeah, you're vertical, girl. You better get your eyes checked. You partying already? Get me all worried that I'm vertical. Gammy, thank you so much. Then once pop in and say, top of the morning. Top of the morning to you, Lily Lou. I love when you guys come out of the sidelines to say good morning. Yeah, as you should, Misfit. Gamey T, thank you so much for joining us. Misfit says she ordered the mop shoes. Don't be hating. I did say it. I was a little insulted by the chubbiness, and then I realized they're all chubby because they're Cabbage Patch, but they're yeah, it was pretty funny. Hey, at least the floor is clean. All right, so let's get into this. Let's be a little more serious now. Can we get it together today, or are we going to have another one of those days, huh? Margaret, good morning to you from Scotland. Dude, the internet's an amazing place, isn't it? It had a fupa. Stop. Let me look a little closer. Cletus. We'll be fighting. Give me just a second. He put a fupa on me. Did you give me a fupa? He sure did. Oh, Cletus. My fupa's not that big. Gee golly. At least he got melon felon correct. It's the MFers. I don't know how many people say felon melon. My phone is ringing. One moment, please. Yeah, shut up. Moi with the one gifted. Thank you so much, my friend. I did question it, doohickey. Make me look like that. Have you? He did offer. Well, Rebel, thank you. As he should. Cletus. I'll show you all for those of you who didn't see it. It is hysterical, though. I'm just teasing about the weight of it. Oh, what was that? Oh, okay. Share the screen. Wait, how do I make it bigger? It just went away. Can't I zoom? I don't know why I can't zoom in it. Hold on. I should be able to zoom on it. All right. No, it won't let me. Uh, whatever. I don't know why it's not letting me zoom in. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it was funny. Oh, here we go. Oh, little chunky monkey, but that's okay. That's okay. We got the vacuum, we got the skunk, we got the clean socks. They can't tell us nothing. I made you a bear with that chat thingy. It's a felon teddy bear eating a watermelon. Send it to me. I don't know why I'm holding a skunk, but because I'm the queen of skunks. Give me my crown, mother effers. Please make sure it's not a Burger King crown. I gave that one back to the heifer years ago. You know, I made a joke. I wasn't joking though, because I came for it and I took. All right. I took that crown. But I made a joke years ago. It was after ironically Britney's doing to me what everybody's now doing to her, right? And she joined a crowd of people that were going after me. She would skip her true crime lives just to go at me. She was up on the panel. She was sharing all the channels, you name it. And it was from sun up to sundown. There was a channel going live about me, similar to the karma she's currently facing that she said I was part of, but I wasn't until I said, tag me in, MFers, I'm in. Anyhow, I said, I'm leaving the internet for a little bit. When I come back, I am going to take your true crime crown, because at that time she had a stupid crown that you know, she whatever, she had a crown avatar thing. She cried about that shit for like a year, bro. She cried about that shit for the longest time. She was like, oh my god, Granny says she's coming for my crown. That's why she put the crown R us under her thing, but she didn't realize, she forgot that your girl can do it, and I done did it. How about that? So she kept crying about it. I said, here's your Burger King crown. Take it back. I don't want it. Anyway, how do I get this off my screen now? It's not right there. Okay. Remove from studio. There we go. Let's get back into really what matters. What right, Jenna, what does she not? You remember that, Sherry? Oh, good times. Hey, Buck Cherry. Isn't that hysterical? I hope you have a great Memorial Day weekend as well. Zero sense of humor. But I mean, I'll be honest, I wasn't kidding when I said it. Like I said, I done did it. Give me the throne. Matter of fact, her own people said that I was the queen. So what? I had a glove on? Yeah, why do I have one glove on, Cletus? What is that? Shouldn't I use the glove when holding the skunk, not the other way? What am I? Ooh, some Michael Jackson? What she did, Jennifer? Well, I got gifted several crowns. Matter of fact, Oh, never mind. I was gonna drop my Amazon wish list, but I won't do that. Beware. Good morning, marching band coming on in. Yeah. Remember when she even lied about that? My God, what does she not lie about? It went from a root canal to a tooth being pulled. I mean, come on. Oh, did you go up, Randy? Yeah. Yoga mama. Let me see your bear's doing yoga. I like it. Oh, thank you. You matter too, and I really appreciate that. I do. You matter. Oh, I can, Jenna. Thank you for asking. I always forget about that thing. So, ironically, my channel name was already this. It wasn't made up because of anything currently. This was my backup channel. I don't utilize it, as you can see and tell. I barely ever went live on it or anything, but I am waking it up from the depths. It is becoming part of my regular routine. I will be going over there. She probably doesn't have to pay. She probably gets government assistance. Nothing wrong with that either. I'm not knocking that. All right. So let me go ahead and do this and we'll get started. Let's get serious now because this is a very serious topic. We have 2 missing children. All right. Snazzle Dazzle. Love you too. Thank you so much. Oh, there's Pristine. All right. So let's get into this serious topic. Thank you so much, Snazzle Dazzle. I appreciate that. It's going to help me a lot. You're already subbed? Yeah, you guys are subbed. Cool. Thank you. It's called still watching weirdos because all right, so it's funny. There's a joke behind that. My backup channel is watching Locale, and it had nothing to do with the Locale universe. They weren't even in existence when I made it. But it says still watching weirdos because when Kim ironically gave me a trophy before. Kim and Crafton, because they suck people's asses. And they sent me a trophy that says still watching bitches and weirdos or something. I like Stalker's new kid in town. Thank you guys so much for subbing. We'll go live on that maybe later today and get it all started. Introduce you all to that channel. Are we dealing with another Lori Vallow case? I don't know what we're dealing with, but I do know the neighbor, as I said, has come forward and stated that the RCMP, hey, Canadian, RCMP is now asking for footage. Now, what really stood out to me is that they're looking for days of footage leading up to the disappearance. Now, I know a lot of us already suspected this, that there was something going on prior, that these kids didn't just happen and miss 2 days of school, technically 3, because there was no school Wednesday, but then disappear on a Friday. A lot of us were already suspicious of that. It just didn't make, when you add everything together, it's like, wow, there's something going on. Hey, my favorite bee. So let's take a look at what this neighbor says, which is very brave of her to come.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, it's his job.
What? They always got their ads, don't they? 5 days before. I think you're right, Stephanie. I didn't read the entirety of the article because I want to go through it together with all of you. Oh, excuse me.
Contain clues about the disappearance. Melissa Scott's trail cameras might contain clues about the disappearance of Lily and Jack Sullivan. RCMP asked her for days of footage as the investigation into the missing children approaches the 3-week mark.
My gosh, look at them. Look at them. Can't you just... It just makes me so sad. I don't know how people don't appreciate their children. And I'm not saying that's the case here, although I do feel they were very neglectful that morning. But, and I get it. Kids they can be rambunctious. They can be annoying. They can be all the things. But my gosh, they're your kids. Like, I will never understand how so many people take that for granted. And again, I'm not saying that's the case here. I don't know if their parents took them for granted or not. If they are, guilty of doing something, then of course they took it for granted. But, you just, I mean, they're gorgeous. They're beautiful little kids. Look at the smiles. I mean, just, I don't know. I'd give anything to rewind time and take my children back to this age. As tiresome as the days were, as aggravating as the 50 questions were, I would literally give anything to take even just, an hour of my kids back at that time.
It's scary, especially not knowing what happens. We definitely keep our kids a little closer to home now.
The 4 and 6-year-olds were reported missing from this.
Look at the squalor. Like, look, when they walk inside this inside porch, you get all of this. All of this. You got a suitcase, a swing. They were only here on this property for what, 2 years? That's the other thing. I know a lot of people don't like when people talk about the way they lived or whatever. You know what? Somebody's going to do it, and let it go ahead and be me. They've only lived on this property for about 2 years, and look at just the squalor of it. It's disgusting. You got this, adult swing here. You got the baby swing. You got the poor little walker toy. It tells me that they never really got rid of things, right? Because, well, they have the 18-month-olds, maybe not. But look at this. Like, what a hazard that is. And nobody ever realized it. Nobody ever did anything about it. So all my kids are grown with kids of their own. But gosh, what I want to do to go back when my babies were babies. So I'm with you. Oh, wow, your babies are 40 and 33 this year. See, mine are still babies. My son will be 13 on the 1st, and my daughter, is technically now an adult. So, but she's still little. Would happily give up the rest of my life to have just 10 minutes with my son. Oh, girl next door, I didn't know you lost a son. I'm so sorry. Did they both work 2 jobs? No. But matter of fact, stepfather Daniel barely worked. And what is it, Malaya? She didn't work at all. You guys are all really young looking to have children of these ages. It's impressive, to be honest. You guys look great. Well, I can't say you look great because you're a teddy bear, dang it. But you know what I'm saying. I'm a little shocked. My oldest now having his own babies. So I get that kind of joy I know. That's the only thing I have to look forward to. Oh, they're my age, 35, 34, 32, and 27. I'm 27. You know what? Never mind. I'm 24. Just kidding. Oh, my son was killed January 9th, 2021. He was 29 years old, father of 2 beautiful children. Jesus, girl next door. I am so sorry. 35, 33, and 28. I also have 10 grandkids. That's amazing, Apple. My baby is 20. Yeah. I couldn't even fathom. I couldn't. I don't even want to pretend I could. I get asked if I'm the grandmother of my child. When I was younger, of course, I was a very young mom with my daughter. And people used to think that I was her sister and that my mom was her mom, which I guess made sense, All right. Let's get back to this.
Home on May 2nd, launching a massive search of the woods surrounding the home. No trace has been found, and RCMP haven't ruled out the case is suspicious. This is some of the footage Scott gave police. She says RCMP major crimes officers came to her home this week, asking for everything on her 7 cameras, starting April 27th, 5 days before the kids were reported missing. 2 of Scott's neighbors were also asked to provide footage to RCMP. She says the officers also asked about her family's vehicles to rule out local traffic.
So that's interesting too, isn't it? That they want to rule out local traffic. What does that say to all of you? Basically, do you think they're now leaning towards there's a chance these children were abducted? Or do you believe that they're leaning more towards there's foul play with the parents? Good morning, Sailor. Oh, I'll take a look. Hold on. Let me open it up over here because I turned off tagging because people suck. Let's see. Ooh. That is cute. I like that. So, here, I'll show you guys. She made us a foot tattoo. Pretty badass. I like it. Thank you. She made one for everybody. I think they're leaning towards running down all avenues of investigative inquiry. Yeah. I think that they're looking at any and all possibilities. Sounds like the investigation isn't going one direction. I know, Eric. Foul play at the parents. I'm sorry, Joe. I was asking, knowing that they're now they want, all the neighbors' cars and all of that, and they're asking for the footage up to 5 days prior to when they were reported missing. Do you think that they are now looking at the possibility they were abducted, or more so leaning towards the parents? Girl, you stay changing your name, and I can't pronounce any of them. Would you stop messing with me like that? First off, love your bear. Still don't understand the bears, but that's okay. So what do I call you now? Megwin? Valerie was easier. Migsy, I finally got down, and now you're Megwin? Good to see you, Megwin. Thank you so much for being with us for 26 months. What an honor. Thank you so much. Their behavior is too unrealistic to be innocent. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, it's, I don't know. Maybe they're just checking all the boxes, right? I know, 2 kids, right. Bears are just oh. Well, she couldn't even make the bears happen. Why are we helping her make it happen? They were kidnapped because the reports of a strange person and car in the area. But he was ruled out, right? Dylan Eller was straight. I was going to look at the Dylan Eller and compare them. I may still do that. Miggy with the 5 months. Thank you, girlfriend. You guys are all so cute with the bears. Okay. Yeah, right. And then they were able to rule out that he was there that Sunday. But that's what they do. 6th grade award ceremony. Aw. See? You're so lucky. I'm so angry that we go past Memorial Day. It's ridiculous. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, not Gare Bear. Gare Bear. If they're asking for footage all the way back, that means they don't believe the parents' timeline. That's what I felt. I think we can aimlessly, don't you? Good morning, I'm a puffin. This case really reminds me of the West Boys. Is that the vibes you keep getting? For obvious reasons, I keep feeling similarities of Summer Wells, but I think that's just the obviousness. Cat's eye. All right. Let's go on. All right.
Footage.
Possibly they are wondering if they didn't go missing earlier, or maybe somebody who isn't local to the area was around beforehand.
Yeah.
This road is the most direct path from Scott's property to the home the kids went missing from. We drove between the 2 places. It's about an 18-minute drive down rough dirt roads, straight through the...
That's kind of far. 18-minute drive. Hey, Keto. That's kind of far. Incognito says, I don't believe the parents' timeline either. And yes, I get West Boy vibes. Wow. I agree, Simplify. I think you and I are the only ones that truly feel that way. I feel like they are looking for proof of life before Friday. That's a good point. Thelma, that's a good point. I have to win. What they recently had a hurricane. It could explain the state of the yard and stuff. I don't know. Now, laughing hard, I'd be flattered with that. After all, they all accused us of Rico, right? We should all be skunks. Turn your bears into skunks, gosh dang it. Stop giving her more attention. Take back her power. That's all right. That's all right, Incognito. You're representing the cuters. I don't see a watermelon in sight. I'm not insulted. It's okay. Right, B? It's all right. I have to wonder about the stepdad's brother in the backyard. Why are they now saying that the stepbrother didn't live there? I'm sorry, not the stepbrother. Why are they now saying that the brother did not live on the property. That's a huge red flag to me. I love it too. Casual art agrees. Why would we be bears? Let's be skunks. They accused us of Rico. Show them what, you know what I mean? Stop giving her attention. I just, ugh. Over there, she's probably all flattered. Like, I got the whole internet. She couldn't even make her own people bears. Why are we doing it for? Who lives there? Well, now, all right. So I don't know who originally said they did psyops, but it was always stated from the very beginning that Daniel's mother and brother lived in the trailer in the yard. Now they're taking that back. Some people are, and they're stating that there is that the brother did not live there. Oh my gosh, Tracy. Are you in here, Tracy? Watermelon cooter, incognito. I don't say potato anymore because you made fun of me. Unscrupulous 444. We're feeling lucky. Thank you so much, incognito. Tracy, thank you so much for the cash app. That was really, 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 really sweet of you. Tracy's one who gifted us Phillies tickets to the upcoming game. Now she just gifted us a cash app for stuff at the game. That was really sweet of you. Thank you. We are so looking forward to it. I think it is supposed to rain on that day, though. That's our luck. Better than sweating hot, right? She was flattered by all the bears because she said people are copying her. That's what I'm saying, Agent 99. So why even give her that? Like, who needs to copy her? Since when are we copying? No. Let her think she gets that much power that she's starting trends. It's such a joke. Yes, a family member did. Tracy, there you are. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you. That is such a big thing to change. But that's what they're changing. They're saying it. All right, so here's the distance that they drove, right? 18-minute drive. Again, it's through the dirt roads. So I guess if they were doing something, if they were doing something nefarious, they would take dirt roads. Now, I won't. All right. There's just something weird about the way don't forget that entire morning when the kids were reported missing, he wasn't at the property. There we go, Akira. Thank you so much. We are representing Canada. What do we got? The skunk and the watermelon. Megwin came in with the skunk as well. There we go. There's another camera footage. Yes, another neighbor gave more camera footage. Rana came in and F the Bears came in with the skunks. There you go. Stassi too. That's better. Listen, why are we flattering her? She don't deserve it. All right. So this is the distance.
The woods, it's about 5 kilometers.
I did mention to them that I was very happy to see them and glad that they were canvassing a little further and looking at trail cam footage. And they did respond saying that they probably should have been around earlier.
RCMP.
So 5 kilometers is actually a little over 3 miles. Now, what I don't understand, and I'm not too sure I believe, right? She just said, Sarah Luno, the 462, thank you. She just said that the RCMP agreed that they should have been there sooner. I'm not too sure they'd be happy about that being stated. I can't see the RCMP ever saying anything like that. Blessed be the skunks. That's right, the Jennifer. Look at all the skunks. You guys are the best. Was the brother and mother living on a property of rumor? No, the mother lives there. But now they're saying the brother didn't. And a lot of people got red flags from the brother and the brother's history, the brother's record. Oh, you're finally showing up? I'm sorry, who are you again? Does anybody recognize this stranger in blue? Stranger in blue. Oh, you guys are distracting me. This is supposed to be a serious topic. I can't take you guys anywhere. Oh. I can find similarities with more than a few cases. Absolutely. You can mix a few of them together and come up with this one, which is actually what's really sad about it. Here that they admitted they should have been there sooner. Yeah, I agree. I wonder if the RCM, that's Eve, good point. Does that mean they believe something else happened? Was the mom and quote unquote stepdad telling the truth when they said abduction? Hey, Pepperat, there's my girlfriend. Cat63, love your new avatar. You guys are so funny. You are class clowns.
Would not answer CBC's questions, including why they are seeking trail camera footage from before the disappearance and why.
You notice that? She says that they admit they should have been there sooner. And then the news people say that they're not answering questions.
Not answer CBC's questions. RCMP
they probably should have been around earlier. Bond saying that they probably should have been around earlier.
Yes, and they're...
RCMP would not answer CBC's questions, including why they are seeking trail camera footage from before the disappearance and why they are identifying local vehicles. Nicola Sagan, CBC News, Glengarry Station. No.
Well, they're not going to answer that stuff. They're going to keep it tight-lipped, right? Oh, Tim. Okay, you're thinking the neighbors should have came and offered it sooner? It's a good point. Take the footage. Look at the woods there. Look at that. I love everybody. I love all of your skunk avatars. That's so funny. Thank you. Look at that area. Can I make that bigger? A lot of people are questioning if they were sold. I'm not too sure how to say your name. I don't want to... Sedania? Sedania? Hell, I can't speak English, so don't be insulted. Look at that area. That is some heavily dense wooded area. Can you imagine two littles their size going through that area? Robat. Love it. The other Brooke. I like it. This is great. It's so great. Who are on the spectrum with lazy parents. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Think they would look collected all videos day one. Well, you know, and to be fair, a brief distance outside big cities. Well, aside from like maybe that. Yeah. I mean, of course, a lot of places are heavily wooded this way. But that's... seeing it from this angle really tells you a lot. Oh, whoa, she's hot. Now, we've had neighbors on and they said trafficking is pretty prominent in Canada. Not so much in that area, but nonetheless. It does look like a fantastic place to live. Oh, thank you, In the Pines. You know we love our birds over here. Matter of fact, I forgot to post a picture, but Grit and Grace sent me a beautiful glass-blown hummingbird feeder, and it's gorgeous. Love the photo, Tinkerbug. Daniel probably avoided those cameras. Do you think he would know where all of them are? I don't know. I'm shocked that having what they self-labeled as two autistic children, that they themselves didn't have cameras in the woods. Hey, if I were going to see you gifted me, but I want to thank very much for the gifted membership. Let me check. Gammy T gifted and Moi gifted. So it had to be one of those ladies. Thank you so much. Bird feeder is so cool. Oh, you got one? I love that. There you go, Nevermore. There you go. A skunk bee. That is much better. I mean, they accused all of us of being it. You know what I mean? Just a skunk. It doesn't have to be watermelon. Just a skunk. Take our power back from her. Stop flattering her. Divine is coming out looking a divine. Grace got hers. Look at the hair. I love it. I washed my windows yesterday and had a bird slam into one this morning. Oh, Lisa. That's bad luck. I see that in horror movies. We better put some holy water on you. Oof. Now that's badass. Melon Cooter. I love it. You put both of us in it. Thank you. I love the skunks too. Again, don't make her feel so good about herself. Oh, great. Lisa said, oh, great. I'm sorry, Lisa. I'm sorry. They say that. Let's look it up for you. Shelby Lynn, thank you so much. Let's hit the thumbs up for Granny, damn it. I agree. Is a bird crashing into my window. Bad luck. Lots of people Google this. Oh. No, a bird flying into your window is generally not considered bad luck. While some superstitions associated with misfortune or death, BirdFi and Bird Alliance of Oregon offer explanations. Yeah, well, we don't want the explanations. We don't want to use logic. It's an omen, okay? Don't listen to Google. Google never knows what they're saying. 503, Shorty, thank you so much. The days in question off of school. So they didn't have school on Wednesday. And then they didn't go on Thursday or Friday. They state that Lily and Jack were not in school because Lily had a cough. But they kept Jack home too. So I don't know. No, it's not. You got the bear, the skunk, the watermelon, the bee. You got all of us in it, fatty. You did great. So I just switched back to my braid. They're claiming the party was Wednesday night. Neighbors and locals are saying a party was Wednesday night. Crafty girl, thank you so much. I hope you have a pleasant holiday weekend too, and I love your avatar. I live in a garage, Tattoos. Get it right. Gosh. All these years, you still don't know? Remember, I live in a garage underneath the car? Let's get Granny to 1,000 thumbs up before the stream is over. We can do it, folks. I know we can. All right. But you guys are really distracting me. The forest looks thick. I'm no longer looking at chat because you guys are being naughty and distracting. It's like your kids at school and you know it's a long holiday weekend coming up. So you're just all like rowdy all day. That's how you and the chat are acting. The forest looks really thick. It's gorgeous. Look at all the different colors. I love it. Absolutely beautiful area. And again, I do think it's a blessing that those children were able to live and experience playing in the woods and doing all the things. I love it. But why didn't they have cameras if they themselves say that their children were autistic? We all know, you're feeling like it was Tuesday. Yeah, they kicked me out of the attic. Sucks. I feel like something happened Tuesday. Maybe that's why there was extra cars there on Wednesday. It is you guys. Granny, any info from school on kids' behaviors, possible issues dealing with parents? Well, no, the closest thing we got was the bus driver stating that, Lily was a screecher and that Jack would talk your ear off, and if you didn't answer him, he'd throw a shoe at you. Shelby Lynn, that's pretty much all we have. Thank you for the super chat. Moi, did you really find a skunk croc gibbet? I am really jealous by that, and I need it. Newfie, I love it. A neighbor? Maybe. Agent 99 coming in with the skunk on time. They're going to see the vehicles. There wouldn't be a lot of traffic there, so hopefully it pinpoints something. Let's hope this leads. This is the lead that leads to an arrest. I agree with you. You're right, Janet. Does the autism matter when it comes to that? No. Not only that, they had 3 little kids, not 2. Good morning, Alexis. Jiznik, good morning. I haven't one to say, but was it sunny at all? I just wonder if they left in a car and someone panicked. I don't know. I hate even saying it. Getting a shoe thrown at you is bad luck. Does it change if it's a boot? What do you mean? Was it sunny at all? I think they said the day that they disappeared, it was rainy. But then we have that one statement from the mom who only interviewed once with the news. And she said, the sun's coming out, so I hope it gives them a little warmth, which I always found to be bizarre. That's the rumor, Sarah Luna. There's no real proof to it. We don't know if there was actually a party or not. I know. Do you know how much fun gardening is for littles? So where do these 35 people come from? Well, apparently they're coming from neighbors. They're coming from The family members, I don't know. Love it, Stephanie. Love it. What's his name? LaPoo or something? All right. So basically this is what we have for the neighbors. I just wanted to look again at the aerial
Nova Scotia.
of around their property. That's a lot of woods. I wonder how far in this image did the search go? I mean, it's beautiful. And now we're getting to the point where all of these trees that are kind of, well, I don't know. Canadian weather may be different, so I shouldn't say that. Michelle, thank you for the 541. That's a thought, Vivian. Well, now they're asking for footage up to 5 days. PP LePew. So I feel like there's a reason they want to go back that far in time. But not saying a word is frustrating. I agree. Well, I heard that RCMP is very tight-lipped about everything. So a dog handler also weighs in on what he thinks. A dog handler. So let's hear from him.
After nearly
Without the ones like you working.
You work hard and we go the extra mile. Granger.
and 8 full days of scouring Lansdowne Station, there's still no sign of Lily and Jack Sullivan. Glenn Brown is having a hard time wrapping no sign.
Is that a bruise on his chin? I'd never seen that in the other photos. I never noticed that. Have any of you? And I'm not saying that a bruise means anything because kids get hurt. Chaos and Roses, thank you. I feel like Ellie knows something, but not saying a word is frustrating. I think I read it, but didn't thank you. I apologize. I never noticed that before. You have, Amanda? You've never seen that one of him, Jenna? It looks like a burn. It does look like a burn, doesn't it? He is tiny. You can tell he's a little guy. Those sweet little faces, I know. Yeah, it's definitely a mark on his face. No, it's not in the other photos we have. It's not in the other photos. Let me check again, but no, I don't think so. And a lot more photos are coming out, family photos and everything. Yeah, no, it's not in any of the other photos. He just probably got a little, looks like maybe a scrape. Does happen with my children. My son, one time at an Easter egg hunt, he was running and he fell and he scraped his whole face up on the sidewalk. It was horrific. Yoga mama. We gotta let Clue, Jay, and Queen know that we're taking back the power of bears and we are now becoming skunks. There you are, Clue. We're not giving her the power anymore. She's over there flattered that everybody's becoming bears. No, we are the skunks. We are the Rico, allegedly, but not really true. Don't clip it and present it to a judge. Be like, see, she admitted on a public live stream that she's a Rico. What is yours? Oh, skunk and a bee riding a bike. That's hysterical. Cass I got her skunk out. You really do deep dive, and we appreciate it. I appreciate you appreciating it because without you, I wouldn't do it. Well, I would actually because I'm a nosy person and I want to know all the tea. Oh, I like that one a lot. I do like that one a lot. She's a slapper. Lucia, 561, telling everybody hop out of the bushes and hit that thumbs up. Yeah, right, kids, that happens. I'm not going to go too much off the fact that, he has that there. It happens. All the other pictures, there's no bruising or anything, so.
Of Lily and Jack Sullivan. Glenn Brown is having a hard time wrapping his head around that. The retired
look right
Lily
there.
And Jack Sullivan. Glenn Brown.
Look right there. Look how muddy and full these are. I mean, that's a great way to see how much rain is taking place. That's difficult to get through. Skunks are us, Rebel. Skunks are us. I love it. Scraped up his face today for a school photo and he was 17. Wow. Yeah, I mean, scrapes happen. I didn't see any other bruising. Good morning. Lotus, thank you so much. 572. So this again shows how much rain there is. And I like that they're collecting their trash. Good on them.
Brown is having a hard time wrapping his head around that. The retired RCMP dog handler of 26 years says it's baffling to him the children are still missing after such wide scale searches.
See, he says it's baffling to him that they're still missing after such large searches. But if you think about it, it just takes one mishap, right? Say just Samantha and I are walking and we're looking for something. If I look to the left for a second instead of the right, I mean, these children could be in anything. They could be in little ditches. They could be in little huts. They could have tried to like go under something to stay warm from the rain. And it's just so sad to think. It's like playing a real life thing of I Spy. You look one wrong direction and you can miss them. They're so tiny. Oh, Lucia, you're so sweet. I get it if you don't, though. Honestly, I do.
That included upwards of 160 search and rescue personnel, dogs, helicopters, and drones.
I find it hard to believe that a 6 to 4-year-old would just disappear like that. I guarantee you, if I was still working today, that'd be the thing you'd be racing around your mind all the time. Like, where would they have gone? Like, we have done everything. I think the last thing I read, they searched a square kilometer area, 5 kilometers. That's a big area. And that's meticulously searched.
The children were reported missing from a home on Gairloch Road on May 2nd, sparking a 6-day search that was eventually scaled back. Then, over the weekend, 115 search and rescue crew members were called back.
Yeah, how about that? How about they called the search back? What do you think of that? It is so sad, especially when you just see their photos. That gave me hope. That gave me hope when they brought the search back. Now it's kind of like, well, nothing came of it, right? They are disappearing without a trace. I don't get it. I mean, I know it happens. Oh, the Phillies one. That's adorable. You guys, I got the official approval from TikTok that I can now go live. You guys want to be tiki-talkies with me? We can be tiki-talkies, Pretty in Pink. Pretty in Pink, why isn't your photo at least pink? If you're going to be pretty in pink, why don't you make it a pink pea?
RCMP have not said what prompted them to return, but Brown says it's not unusual to restart a search. He says there are a number of reasons police may call crews back, including tips or new evidence. But if that
right, tips or new evidence, that's what I'm thinking. But there is, I'm thinking I want to be crazy like the tiki talkies. But there is no, as far as we know, they haven't told us. Again, they're going to be tight-lipped, right? But they haven't. I don't know. Do you think they got a new tip, Peekaboo? Oh my God, your skunk's adorable. You got the approval too? I don't get on any of those apps. Totally banning one from the other. Everybody's like, no. Okay, fine. Please no tiki-talkers. Ellie also focused on Sebastian being in the woods. I wish Ellie would immediately focus on more than just searching. I agree. Because, as mentioned, did you all see that another boy around Sebastian's age did leave his house in the same format? I believe he was found. Hold on. Give me just 1 second to pull him up. Eerily similar. Now, his family believe that he went into the vehicle of a stranger. But again, I believe he was found. Yeah, he was found safe. So teen with autism reported missing, Hendersonville found safe. 17-year-old with autism was reported missing. Luke Becker, 17, was last seen in his home. Apparently, they first originally believed that he left on foot around midnight without any of his stuff. This basically what the sister wrote. This is beyond out of character for him. He left his phone. No way for us to track him or contact him. We don't think he packed a bag. He didn't say anything to anyone. We think he may have gotten in a car with someone who pretended to be a friend. We're completely heartbroken and just want Luke to come home. And he was found. Luke was found. Do they tell us how he was found? Why are you giving me a weather report? Why is there a weather report? Hold on. Why wouldn't Daniel go the way he thought? The kids escaped through the fence in the woods, yelling, screaming their names, and drive off the roads. I want to know, and I wish he would clarify, Southern Shortcake. Did he hop in a four-wheeler or did he hop in a car like he stated? That's what has me confused. Hello. Am I a crazy bunny bear? Yes, I am. How are you? I'm so glad they found him as well. Of course they were. That's what they do. A mystic butterfly skunk. How amazing is that? Anyway, so, it does happen. Thank goodness he was found. You think Tam says a truck. He was found walking to a store. Thank you. I didn't see the update. Thank goodness he was found.
That was the case. That information likely was not known by the search crews or even police officers on the ground.
They may tell them, we got a tip, and we just want you to go in that area and search and see if you find anything. They're not going to tell you exactly what is in the tip. It's not going to do it.
So retired RCMP dog handler said they're not going to tell you anything. They're going to be tight-lipped about everything. It's very interesting.
They don't even tell their own people that unless you are in the know, right? Unless it's like you're in that investigative group.
RCMP's major crime unit has been involved since the day after the children disappeared.
Yeah.
They say every missing persons investigation is considered suspicious until they have reason to believe otherwise.
Well, and of course, right? Every time they're going to kind of work all angles, but I'm still very curious why Daniel and the mother were trying to say look towards an abduction. It's almost like they're, is it a subliminal message? The way they harped on abduction? Were they just trying to take eyes off of them? And then we're also being told that the mother reactivated Facebook again to then turn around, love your avatar, and just delete photos. Any photos that had Daniel in it with the kids, she deleted off of Facebook. Fiddle D, I love your avatar. I love that it has a guitar in it. There's something really strange about the mother, Malaya.
An RCMP spokesperson would not answer specific questions about this latest search, but says officials will be reviewing the information collected and determining next steps.
That's pretty cool that they're inside like the news office right here. Isn't that pretty neat looking? Like they're over here working on this. She's right here working on that. You got this up here. But that's pretty cool. I like that they did that. It's different. Is that a trick? Is that a real thing? I don't like that word. This strawberry shortcake cappuccino is life. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I believe they did too. And you know what else, Incognito? Again, I didn't make the video. I'm not very good at making videos. I like to make the video, but I also didn't like the fact that it came off to me like they were blaming the children. Oh, they haven't met a stranger. They'll talk to anyone. They'll talk your ear off. And Daniel's saying they'd be easy to kidnap. How do you know that? How does one know if their children would be easy to kidnap? Hey, if you just tell them you have drinks or snacks, or you'll take them to their parents, They'll come, they'll get in anybody's car. Okay, Daniel. Tell us more. How did you know that? It's weird. If anybody would like to come up, you're welcome to come join me. Such a red flag, isn't it? They were setting up a narrative. That's how I felt about it, Crafty. I mean, really, they harped on it to a very concerning point. It just seemed really weird. Yes, grannies, they won't give full details. Just if it turns out to be foul play or they found person unalive, because the person who done it only knows the full details. Yeah. Well, they're also not going to let people know what they're on to. My parents told me any kidnappers would break. I used to get that too. So a subscriber, was it you, Divine, that sent me the photo of your cat? Somebody sent me their cat trying to get to the screen because of mine and the birds. That was hysterical. Right. If you think your children would be easy to kidnap, why on earth would you, like, why wouldn't you have cameras or have locks on the doors? Or I don't get it. No, not much. We just went over what the neighbor said and what the retired dog handler said. Cell phone tower dumps take a bit to get back from a warrant. Well, here's the other thing, Eve. They didn't have, she's claiming she didn't have cell data at her house. Because when the children first went missing, she was not able to send the police a photo of her children because she didn't have the service to do so. I don't know. How can small kids like that both be able to open a sliding door? They're heavy for little ones. Right. And then basically just vanish. No trace at all. Not a singular trace of these kids. It doesn't make sense. Give me 1 second. I want to pull this up. Stop it, Nelly. All right. This is the other thing. They're saying that the conditions that Lily and Jack are, if they were out in the woods, that they're facing unbelievable conditions. That the area they're in is almost impassable due to fallen trees from the hurricane in 2022. So basically what they're saying with that is that there's no way that these children would be able to wander that deeply into the woods. So they are, it seems like they're confidently saying they were last seen at school on April 29th. They didn't have school on April 30th, and they were homesick on the 1st and 2nd. But the last confirmed sighting outside of their household was the 29th. That's a good question. Right, possible autism because they can't keep up in school. Hey, Huffies. I don't know. It's also the height of tick season. Ticks can carry several infections with them. So the team is looking for clues via prints, clothing, and any indication of objects carried by the missing children, but they've come up with nothing. Investigators and search managers will be reviewing information collected during the searches on Saturday and Sunday and determining next steps. The investigation is ongoing. We extended our sincere appreciation to the search and rescue volunteers. They've selfishly given up over 10,000 hours, and yet they found nothing. Something is so off here. I don't like it. Let's take a look at this. Why did this come up? Okay. So here's a map. Wait. Oh, hold on. It keeps moving. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I'll show it to all of you. Heavily wooded rural terrain. Right. All these dang pop-ups. Tutti frutti, hit that thumbs up. Who saw them every day, maybe cared for them? Well, mom was a stay-at-home mom. Daniel worked, but not very often. Allegedly, Daniel's mother and brother lived on the property. Those woods are, they're crazy, Joe Madre. For two little legs. Sorry. Okay. Help this little channel get promoted by YouTube by giving it a thumbs up. Thank you, Gary. Please do. So here's a map. Oh, what is this? Missing person statistics in the U.S. by numbers? Let's check this out. I mean, I don't know what it will give us, especially they're in Canada, but let's look. Oh, that's eerie. Over what are reported missing each year on average? 650,000 people on average. 4,400 unidentified bodies are found each year. And 1,000 of those are still unidentified a year later. Oh, that's devastating. Oh, it could be somebody's loved one that they think is missing. Look at that, 19 years old, where they were found, the date they were found, updated reports. Missing persons reports have declined by over 40% in the past few decades. Oh, that's good. That's because of cell phones and stuff, I imagine. Like we have people's locations now. Right? Would you guys agree? As of August 22, 2022, the U.S. had over 21,000 people reported missing. 16% of those were reported missing while under 18 years old. 16% of how much? 22,000? Oh. 21,000. 16%. Oh, gosh, look at the kids. 62% of missing persons were born male versus 38% female. Wow, so men go missing more than women? Or boys go missing more than girls? That's interesting. Oh, look at that baby! 58% are white, 18% are black, and 12% are Hispanic. Wow. Look, Asian people they're not disappearing. 40% of missing person cases have been open for over 20 years. Can you just fathom your loved one missing for over 20 years? Alaska has the highest rate of missing persons per capita. Did you guys see the woman that was missing in the California woods, the mountains, and she survived? That was the craziest thing. One of the craziest stories I've ever seen. The Georgia woman. Did you guys see that? Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen that. That was, her survival story is crazy. Check this out.
Missing campers survive weeks in the wilderness.
Tonight, the harrowing story of survival. Tiffany Slayton speaking for the first time since she was rescued after being lost in the rugged Sierra Nevada mountains for nearly 3 weeks. Tiffany speaking to...
Oh, what did I say? California? I'm sorry, Nevada.
Reporters today wearing sunglasses to protect her eyes from the lights because of damage from sun exposure.
I'm very good at foraging. The Sierras has a large selection of leeks, and I managed to survive off of these leeks and boiling the snow melt.
Boiling the snow melt. Could you even fathom? I would never survive. She survived. It's amazing.
27-year-old from Georgia on what was supposed to be a 3-day camping trip. But after 9 days of no contact, her parents reported her missing. Tiffany eventually finding shelter during a heavy snowstorm on the last night in a cabin at a resort closed for the season but left unlocked.
When the owner of the Vermilion Valley...
How cool is it that the owner of that resort purposely left his cabin unlocked in case this ever happens? Hey, Pam. In case this ever happened, if that man did not leave his cabin unlocked, she would not have survived. She says so herself. And then the fact that he traveled the same day, so she finds it that night. He travels the ferry next day. There was just a big snowstorm, so he wasn't sure if he was going to go. He ends up, something inside him tells him to go, and he lands amongst her and finds her. And she literally said if he did not come that day, she would not have survived. She also, on the beginning of her trip, she injured both her legs. She popped her one knee back in place herself, made a splint for her other leg, and she traveled on. It's amazing.
Resort was able to get in because the road had been plowed. He saw a pair of shoes. He observed Tiffany there remarkably, and really, truly probably a miracle that she was alive.
Surviving multiple snowstorms, even an avalanche. Rescue crews discovering Tiffany in remarkably good condition.
When I came into the hospital, somehow because of the foraging, my blood work was perfect.
Her grateful parents right there too.
Her parents were actually really funny because she made the statement that she was not going to let herself pass away. She was going to make it home in time for her birthday because she would not allow her parents to know she died in such a dumb way. And then her mom makes a joke. I'm not sure if she says it here or not.
Tiffany's fine. Oh my God. It was the most joyous occasion I think any mother could have.
Seasoned rescue officials overjoyed.
The happiest I felt in a long time.
So I know the mother said to her, I'm really proud of her. I'll be more proud when she gets a GPS. Like they still were able to make jokes given the situation. And it shows that they're a tight-knit family, and I love that for them. But yeah, she did amazing. And it's a miracle that she survived. I'm always happy to catch you live. Pam J, we're always happy to have you in chat with us while we're live. Thank you. Yeah, well, and apparently she was in the Olympics or something. I don't know, but she survived. She was missing for, I think it was over 2 weeks. Georgia woman who went missing for weeks in California, it is California, Sierra Nevada mountains, said that she was trapped by an avalanche and survived off wild leaks and snow melt before she was found this week. Here it is. When I fell off this cliff, I was unconscious for about 2 hours and did indeed need to splint one of my legs and pop the other knee back into place. From there, I couldn't actually get back onto the road. The main road was blocked because of the avalanche that I had been in. She tried to call 911 numerous times, but was not successful. Her GPS worked. However, providing directions to the nearest Starbucks, a route Slatton said was a long, arduous journey. After about 5 days, she ran out of food. She's a nutritionist, whatever, recalled that she staved off hunger with wild leeks and boiled snow melt. She made tea out of manzanita and pine needles. Bless it. She has a large selection of leeks that is hard to find in other places. I managed to survive off these leeks and boiling the snow melt. She originally brought with her 2 sleeping bags and a tent, but she lost the tent and the sleeping bags at some point, leaving her with just a lighter and a knife. Wow. She also survived wild animals. Oh, she is also noted that she's an archery teacher and an athlete. So yeah, it's a miracle. It just shows you that miracles do happen. Yeah, this one doesn't say that, which is weird. But it goes to show miracles happen. They called off the search. They stopped searching for her. They pretty much assumed that there's no way she would be alive, which is similar to what they're saying about Lily and Jack. Now, granted, she's an adult. She has way more capabilities than Lily and Jack do. But is there some hope that Lily and Jack are alive out there? Do you think that Lily and Jack could be alive? Put a 1 in the chat if you do. Put a 2 if you don't have much hope. I thought you could too. So that's where they're saying that she lost her phone in the avalanche. This article just did not mention that, so I don't know. And really, who tries it? Who has ever randomly dialed 911 to see if it would work? I wonder if you would get in trouble for that. If you were just out like somewhere and your cell phone had no service and you dialed 911 just to ask if it would work. Yeah, a lot of people, unfortunately, are putting 2s in the chat. I mean, it's just, it's just a fact. Running Bear. The question was, do you believe Lily and Jack are still alive? 1 for yes, and 2 for if you're losing hope. Surviving this long by themselves, 0 hope. I know. They're just babies. Oh, that's right. It did say that, didn't it? Let me go back to that. You're right. Slayton says she tried calling 911 numerous times, but was not successful. You're right. My dad's a survivalist and a herbalist. Growing up in the mountains, we were taught from the age of 2 what to eat and forage. Also, how to build a fire without matches. I love that. I wouldn't be able to survive. I know I would not. If they were in the woods, not a chance. There was a guy recently hiking and became lost without gear. He was in big trouble, but then finds a backpack with all the best items, emergency stuff. A teen had fallen and lost his backpack a year ago. No way. Now that's amazing. Wow. My daughter called 911 from a phone that had never been activated and worked. She was just playing. They showed up at her house. Like the time. Lily and Jack are not. We're not in the woods. I think they were abducted. I'm relieved to hear that they're now asking for footage, but it's a little disheartening that so much time has gone by before they ask for the footage. I mean, it's been over 2 weeks. Luckily, it sounds like the one neighbor, at least, still has the footage from that time period, but they took a big chance by not getting that sooner, don't you think? I mean, there's a chance they may not have had it. All right, let me pull this up. Have we heard yet if they took the polygraphs? Have the polygraphs been there yet? Let me check this out. Ugh, stop it, Nelly. Of course, good old mob crew. Ugh. All right, check this out. People are putting in their interviews in ChatGPT. That's so wild to me. I don't know why that's ChatGPT is going to replace humans, I'm telling you. Sorry, my cat is going nuts. Stop it. No, nothing yet about a lie detector coming in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is going a good route. They haven't offered a reward fund either, so let's check this out. Weighing heavy on the community. Nova Scotia kids missing for 18 days, weighing heavy on community. After a weekend of renewed searching for a pair of missing children, the province's premier says the siblings' disappearance is weighing heavy on the minds of people in Pictou County. Premier Tim Houston's riding is in a county where 6-year-old Lily Sullivan and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan were reported missing more than 2 weeks ago. They were back out searching again this weekend, and I know the authorities are running a professional search. Let's hear it.
The entire community.
It has been more than 2 weeks since 6-year-old Lily Sullivan and her 4-year-old brother Jack were reported missing from their home. Police have said the children are believed to have wandered away from their property in Lansdowne Station on May 2nd. Premier Tim Houston, whose riding is in Pictou County, calls it a devastating time.
I know the authorities are running a professional, thorough search, but this is weighing heavy on the minds of certainly people in Pictou.
What is the premier, NS premier? What does that mean? Is anybody from Canada here that can tell me? Hey, Candace. Or anybody who's not Canadian that knows it? Tim Houston. What does that mean? Yoga mom with the one. My Rex is passed out. She's just walking all around me. She just doesn't stop. If I was sitting anywhere else, she would not bother me at all. But because I'm sitting here, she's in my face. Oh, like a governor. You guys are so smart. Yeah, the governor. All right. Let's listen to him.
Weighing heavy on the minds of certainly people in Pictou County, but well beyond as well.
Oh, that is not a very colorful lie. Is that a library? It's not very colorful. Where are we? No, is this like a train station or something? I don't know.
I know the authorities are running a professional, thorough search, but this is weighing heavy on the minds of certainly people in Pictou County, but well beyond as well.
Yeah. A wide-scale search was carried out over 6 days, but efforts were scaled back on May 7th, with police saying there was little chance the siblings were still alive. However, more than 100 volunteers renewed the search over the long Victoria Day weekend, targeting specific areas around the road near their home.
Have any of you ever heard of any searches where 7 days in, the police say that the missing is likely not alive? I mean, that was just so forward, right? Like, you don't hear that often. Normally you hear like we're trying to keep the faith or we're going to keep looking. But for them to come right out and say on day 7 that they don't believe the children are alive. Oh, it's just something else, isn't it? The governor. Yeah, thank you so much. Mom lost her crap and hurt one of them. The other child witnessed it and she panicked. The odds of that are so slim. You know what I mean? They were too focused on it was and not alternatives. Now they're turning to the alternatives. $6.69 or $6.99. Barbara, thank you. Let's get the thumbs up to at least 700. Who's going to be lucky number 700? Juju B, thank you. Good morning. I haven't seen you. Yeah, like a governor. Victoria Day? I don't think she said that. Let's hear it again.
There was little chance the siblings were still
Day
alive.
7.
However, more than 100 volunteers renewed the search over the long Victoria Day weekend, targeting specific areas around the road near their home. On Tuesday, RCMP declined our request for an interview for an update. In a statement, the Mounties say investigators and search managers will be reviewing information collected during the searches on Saturday and Sunday and determining next steps.
Have they brought in the cadaver dogs yet? Ever love me? Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'm sure the chat appreciates you. Sin was number 700. Thank you, Sin. Another reason why I believe they did walk off. But if that was the case, crime traveler, they wouldn't stop searching. They would want to find their bodies. My shifts out there. That's interestingly. I don't know.
The children's stepfather says he's thankful to all the people searching for Lily and Jack.
Why is he holding the photos so bizarrely? That's weird to me. Isn't that a little odd, the way he's holding them? Like, why don't you have them the other way? Why are you holding them like that? Sometimes I wonder, does anybody else wonder, do you think the news make them do things like that? Like, do you think the news told them to hold it that way? Heather's 717. Who's going to be 777? That's a lucky number if you're a gambler. You know, I've only gone to the casino like once or twice. Anyway, that's a bizarre way to hold the photos, right? It's almost like he's trying to look like he's like cuddling them. I don't know. Like the commercials, right? Like, do they tell them like, hey, pose this way and pose that way? They tell them how to do it. I figured they had to, because nobody is thinking to hold it that way. Cameraman will pose you. That's so bizarre. Just like they have the neighbor walking up to the tram cow footage or whatever and like pushing a little machine. You know they told her to do that. You just know it. And then, you know what's sad about that? Everybody tears it apart. Despite him likely being told to hold it that way, people, you know, now they analyze it, overanalyze it.
Father says he's thankful to all the people searching for Lily and Jack, and he refuses to give up hope.
The scenario everyone's hoping for is we bring them home. That's the main objective. It's always been that from day one.
The disappearance has sparked rampant speculation on social media, much of it involving Martel.
He's not the one I find suspicious at all. Honestly, I don't get the vibes from him. Batty the Bear, good morning. 3,000 just for airplane fuel for a day? Ooh, that is a lot, Pam J. That is sad. You forget how much the expense of all of this is. You're right.
Calls it all nonsense and says he's had nothing to do with the disappearance.
It will never be enough for a lot of people online. I mean, everywhere I go, people stare.
Oh.
But that's something I have to live with until, you know, the truth makes its way out. And
What is the truth, Daniel? The truth shall set you free. That is kind of sad and true. You don't think of that, right? Like he likely is getting looks everywhere he goes.
You know, the truth makes its way out, and the truth always makes its way out.
Sky Bride and
Well, what is the truth? What does that mean?
Global News, Halifax.
You believe Sebastian was parental abduction? Do you really? I feel like if they were in it together, they would still be with each other. Yeah. I came to pick on my phone to giggle at tram. What did I say? I didn't say that. Camtrail. Tram cow. Did I say that? No, I didn't. Leave me alone. Came to pick on. You didn't come to say good morning just for you? You didn't come to say hi? Just came to make fun of me, huh? Did I really say tram cow? I probably did, to be honest. Just like I said, he don't know the truth. Crime Traveler. Cajun Navy Cajun. I think it's because she's blaming him, so he says the truth will come out. Right, because he's saying I didn't do anything. The truth will come out. I believe Seth knows where his son is. He said himself, you know what? So Deception Detective, I was wondering why he has never done one of Seth's interviews. Could be his way of saying we aren't involved as two people know that. If one is guilty, then they both have to be in because they're each other's alibis. Well, don't forget, library. I always say library that way. Don't forget, he also, he was gone most that morning. They alibied each other. But she's trying to make him guilty. She's saying, look at him. I think it was him. I don't know. I think the fact that she's not out. You know what? Take these headphones off really quick. They're hurting me. What I don't understand is so many people tore up. And I know a lot of people are questioning this mother too. But so many people tore apart Chris and Katie. Especially Katie. because she wasn't out here talking. But neither is Lily and Jack's mother. With a small town like that, can you imagine the looks of the parents are getting? I also feel bad for Katie and Chris just trying to do normal everyday things. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't even fathom. Just for you, go do schoolwork or something. Leave me alone. I've heard it, but agree. Not very often are they so direct in that thought. Seth has hours off the camera at work. 2 hours. Yep. 2 hours unreported for. He sure does. Poncho scheme. I'm getting off of here. I am so out of here. I hope you all have a great day. Obviously, I am too tongue-tied to continue this stream. But no, seriously, I have so much stuff to do. I have to go run around and everything. So I think we will wrap it up here. I may be live later. If you guys want to go do some running around, maybe we'll do a members only, just kind of relaxed stream. No real topic, if you will. But as of right now, they are the latest updates with Lily and Jack. We are over 2 weeks in. There is zero answers. There's no evidence. There's no trace of them. They are nowhere to be found. I don't know what happens. Banana is red. I don't know if their parents did anything or not. I don't know if they're really lost in the woods, but I do know that this is likely to be another unsolved case. And I pray that's not the end result. I pray that we get answers. On Dolly, Seth told Evie, you're not asking the right questions. He sure did. Don't go just yet. That means I will have to get up and do something. Shut up, Alexis. Well, unless we just spike up a different live where we just shoot the crap, but sure can. Give me just a minute. They're pushing me down into Algro, taking over my name. No, Newfie, don't worry about that. You don't have to have a membership. Just being here, hitting a thumbs up, interacting. I appreciate that as much. She was 25 when her father passed away and she became the queen. The more you know. Look, before we even said our goodbyes, 80 people left. Hey, Liz T, you just missed us. We're wrapping it up. And yes, I will, Psyops. Are you calling my bluff? Are you saying I won't be? Well, I didn't even finish my first cup, and that's why, we're a little tongue-tied today. I may even just hide this stream since Just For You had to come in and point it out. Get the whole chat, gang it up on me. The Jennifer's still here. They did run, Joe Madre. They're like, fine, we don't even want to hear. Are you really? Really? I'm glad you're calling my bluff because I'll end this one right now and start a whole nother. Don't play with me. You subscribe to the backup? Let's go on over. Let me make stay right here. I'm making my thumbnail. You're not calling my bluff. Hold up. What's my thumbnail going to be? This is so hard. You guys ever hear of a woman? Now you're really getting on my nerves. You guys ever hear of a woman called... Oh, wait, hold on. I don't want to give it away. I need a thumbnail. Oh. Jill, get the 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Oh, just stay right there. Please put backup link. Here it is. All right. Let me get this. All right. Here we go. I'm making my thumbnail. You guys hear the birds out there? Ho, ho, ho. All right. Dang it. I wish I had a better photo. Okay. Bye, Casual Art. Hope you have a great day. Everybody subscribed over there. All right. I'm making my thumbnail now, and I'll see you over there in just a moment. Psyops. Calling my bluff like that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Everybody already ran from this stream. Jill, thank you again. You've been gifting us so many memberships. Is on your normal channel or the other one? I don't have the other one. Where are you not paying attention? Are you not paying attention? Is that the problem here? Huh? Yeah. The backup channel, I just dropped in the chat again. It should be there in 1 second. I'm going to introduce you all to another very litigious maniac who literally threatens everybody with lawsuits and is currently hunting down her ex-boyfriend who is homeless and lives states away to hit him with a restraining order because he wants nothing to do with her. It's not because she literally needs one. It's not because she's in danger. It's because he wants nothing to do with her. She has literally lost her mind. She goes on crazy rambles. And I think she is the best welcome back locale to cover on the Watching Locale channel. This woman is a mess of all messes. Oh, maybe I could pin it for you. I'm sorry. Hold on. I keep posting it, but give me just a second. I'm also making my thumbnail, so you can't say I'm not going to go live because I am. All right. She also beats her poor doggy. I mean, beats. I'm not even kidding. The bus driver has spoken out. What he had to say was very interesting, but basically, he just described the kids. All right, here we go. Good afternoon, Karma Chronicles. You guys ready for another BJ in our lives? Because that is what this woman is like, but maybe even worse. All right, this thumbnail is going to suck for now, but that's because I feel rushed thanks to PsyOps. Turn leaves, thank you so much. I'm not giving you the name until we're on the channel. PsyOps, want to call my bluff? Should we do it on this channel or the backup? Put a 1 in the chat for this channel. Put a 2 for the backup. Yeah, right, Jenna. Shut up, PsyOps. What I would totally hiss at you in person right now. 2 for backup, 1 here. 3, go away. All right, I see more 2s. All right. Let me connect my backup channel to my StreamYard. If this cat doesn't get out of my face. Oh my gosh, go away. We got more 2s than 1s. He is in trouble. I know, nobody knew I had it. I barely used it, that's why. All right, I got my other phone going so I can log on to it. Yes, it does count. Who says it doesn't? I feel like we're doing something wrong. We are. Now I'm going to have to cut this all out of the stream. That's right, Amma. You ready for it? I know you're ready for it. What, bruh? What, bruh? You going to come on over, Chloe? Chloe, you got to come over. All right, either you or Psyops, since Psyops is the one calling me. I need one of you to come up on panel and give your reaction to this woman. That's what I need, seriously. Oh, you know what else I obviously need? To make the thumbnail over here, because my dumbass, unless I mail it to myself, I need real-time reaction to this lady. You guys are going to be like, what the F? But I don't see the link here. Here's the channel. I'm making a stream right now. I'll actually redirect us over to it. All right. I got to email myself. I got to go through all these hoops just to prove you wrong. Gee golly. Because I don't seem to have this email over here. My channel's not connected to this one. Oh, Rana, thank you for the 5 gifted. You guys are so sweet. He called my bluff, and I don't like my bluff being called. So now I got to prove him wrong. Again. They are making me work. And this, of course, this phone is not working quick enough. What the hell is that channel name? Like what? All right. I got it coming. Hold on. I'm actively being swiped at by my cat, too, I'll have you know. Where the hell is my channel? Hold on. Get away. I'm really about to throw paws with this cat, I'll tell you. I'm sorry, but I don't have my I don't have my channel on this account. So I got to add it. Don't ask me how this happened. All right. Let me sign out of this one. Teresa, welcome. Thank you. This is so weird because I don't know why my account isn't hooked up on here. All right, we're about to just go live on this one if we can't figure this out. What is even going on? How do you figure out, how do you get add a Google account to your phone? Right here, right? All right. We're figuring it out, people. Manage account. This is so annoying. Yeah, it's not on this. I got a newer phone. It's not on there. So I don't know. I'm going to figure this out. Shut up, PsyOps. I'm going to figure this out and we'll be right back. If not, I'll just come back on this channel because I don't know what's going on. All right, we'll be right back. I promise. Shut up, Psyops. I promise. Here's the other channel. I'll see you guys there in like 5 minutes. I have to figure this out. And I don't want to keep you sitting here. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to add it. Stop. And now I got this cat attacking. So I will be right back. I promise you. I don't care if you believe me. I'll prove you wrong. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Thank you so much. Here's the other channel. I will see you over there in a few minutes. I wish I could redirect, but obviously I can't. Well, I can if you guys have patience. Anybody want to come up for a minute and keep everybody busy while I do this? All right, there we go. Stop, Nelly, seriously. Come on, you stupid thing. Oh, I think I got it. Hold on. I think I got it. Woo! Oh, Clue will come up. Jay will come up. Somebody will come up. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. What is that Gmail? I just need a quick minute. Yay, Clue. Clue, I never thought I'd be so thankful to see you.
Rude.
But seriously, I really do appreciate you coming up. I don't know how, like, I don't have this account on my old phone or my phone, which is so bizarre.
What lady are we supposed to be reacting to?
Oh my God, I don't want to give you a heads up.
Okay.
Wait till you see her. She's nutty. Here comes this jerk. I guess we'll let him up. I don't know why. Oh, hello.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm over here trying to frantically find something because you want to call me out.
And why are we still online right now? Why you're doing that? Why?
So everybody can speak happily with each other. Why do you want to be
Is
a
that
mood
what
killer?
it is?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I kind of
not
feel like it's a
because-
good thing to let the people see, we do work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
now I'm
I
really
can,
going through
I
a
can
panic
tell
attack
you,
to figure this out.
it's because if she gets offline and doesn't do this right now, she'll never come back today, and she knows it.
I feel that. I feel that in my soul. I feel
That is Clue. Have you ever done that though?
What?
Like you have all the intent to come back and then you log off and you're like, yeah, nah, I'm not going back on.
Oh yeah, girl, I'll fucking set it live. And like literally sometimes right after I said it, I'm like, shit, how mad
Yeah,
would
never
people be if I
mind.
cancel?
Yeah, I do it too. All right, I'm gonna go grab my other old phone to get this email.
Oh, for sure.
Shut
That
up.
sounds like a good idea. You like my bear?
Oh my God, I just saw that. I was looking at that when you said that.
She being gone.
What? She been gone.
I don't understand why that of all things is popular, but whatever.
That bear is a striking resemblance to you, actually.
You should see the whole thing. Crimson did an amazing job. That's the only reason that I got it on here is because she did it and it's so good. How do you not?
I think he's cute.
Yeah, she did so good with it. Pika, I didn't do it. If she does the skunk, I will put a skunk up there, but if she don't, then they won't be one.
I personally think we need to design a fupa with arms and legs.
A fupa with legs
and arms.
Can one of them be a stanky leg?
Yes, and everybody use it.
Yeah. Oh, that would be great. That would be great.
Dude,
Uzi
she'd be
Susie or whatever it is y'all calling her.
Yeah, she'd lose her mind.
Yeah, she would. She would really love that. Fucking fupa. What in the hell?
Hey, I'm fupa proud now.
Oh yeah, fupa strong. We fupa warriors.
This thing rests on my thighs all day.
Oh my God. That is crazy. That is crazy shit. Yeah, that fucking stanky leg. I tell you, I can't get over that shit. You know what's bad is that I was disgusted and thought it was awful. And then I came to find out the original picture that Queen showed was the damn good leg. It wasn't even a stanky leg.
Yeah, she didn't even show it. I was like, what are
Yeah.
you doing?
Yeah, I didn't realize. I didn't know that. I thought the good leg was the stanky leg. And then when I heard that and saw the picture, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, like it's bad. I don't know how you sit around the house with that, like, so bad. Like, I don't even
It
know
looked
how.
dead. It looked dead.
Yeah. Like, that had to hurt for real.
Oh
But
my
then,
God. I
I mean,
can't
I
imagine.
also kept like 12 kidney stones for 4 years. So
It's like, but that leg, that was like if a bruise became a leg or some shit. I mean, it
if
just
a
looked.
bruise became a leg.
Yeah, and the whole texture was fucked up on it. I mean, it was
Yeah.
like all scaly and shit. There's something called like tryptophobia, I don't remember what it is, but it's when you tripped out by like a bunch of holes together. It's
Yeah.
like this whole thing, and when you look at it, I bet people that's got that condition would really be scared by that leg because it's got all them fucking dimples and them
Yep.
scales and shit. You know, it looked like a damn rotten dragon leg or some shit.
A rotten dragon leg. Shit. We used to have a bearded dragon. Her skin was smoother than that thing.
Yeah, I mean, you got to take care of it. I mean, that shit was rough. I mean, it had to hurt. It had to hurt so bad.
That's the thing that I can't get past. Like, do you mean to tell me that wasn't just killing you? Like,
Yeah, I mean, it changed my whole perspective on everything. Seeing that, like I was like, damn. I mean, I've been playing. It's kind of all fun and games or whatever. But when I seen that, I'm like, that's some bleak ass, dark ass, nobody around to care ass. Like, what the fuck ass shit is that?
yeah, I think that's where I go with it. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how you don't say maybe I should get to a damn doctor.
Yeah, I mean, how could anybody in your family be seeing that shit and not like get your ass in the car? Like, we got to get to motherfucking like disease control or some shit. Like, we got to get the FBI involved in this. Like,
The
we need to
FBI.
we need to make sure we're not contaminating the area. I mean, this need like a delousing and a hazmat team. I mean, that shit could spread. I can tell by looking at that. That's something that could spread.
Oh yeah, it's contagious.
I knew it
If I'm
would
not
be.
mistaken.
I knew it would be. That shit look violent as a motherfucker. I mean, it's not something you need to play around with. Have a whole community. Motherfucker go swimming in the wrong body of water and it'd be like that fucking there's a horror movie where this group goes to the woods and they drink this water and it's like causing everybody to turn into zombies and stuff, basically. It'd be like that shit. I mean, that's some dangerous stuff.
That's it's like that. What was that movie, y'all, where they were like in the cabin and they got the cabin? Was that what it was called?
That's what I'm talking about. They in a cabin and they go to that body of water and the skin's coming off and shit. This is the prequel to that. This is how that started.
Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, it really made me think, God, I mean, I mean, I hate to even say it, but I feel fucking terrible. I mean, that thing don't look like something that should be on a human body.
See, someone said cellulitis is contagious. It's not only caused from not being clean. There's other ways you can get it. Like it's basically an inflammation of the skin, is it not? Cabin fever, that's it.
Cabin Fever, that's the one. Yeah. This is you're watching the prequel to Cabin Fever right now. This summer, go swimming in some lake or pond or something, and you're gonna see some little town in North Carolina or wherever.
Oh
You're
my
gonna hear
God.
about it on the news. It's gonna be ground one, have fucking Center for Disease Control there and shit. I mean, it's gonna be off the chain. There's no
Okay.
telling.
I'm gonna have to make sure that the lake that my dad's lake house is at doesn't feed into or from North Carolina.
Wait, what's happening?
Nothing.
Doug, I'm so stupid that I didn't realize that. I think my channel was under, it's not under my channel name, but I think I figured it out now. I hope.
Well, that's good. I'm glad, since we're supposed to be streaming there shortly.
I know, but I seriously, because what happened when I bought a new phone, I cleared my other phone to give it to my son.
Yeah.
And now none of my accounts have that account on there.
Damn.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's actually giving me anxiety. But I should be able to get into my studio through here.
Surely. I mean, you just got to sign in and they're all linked, right?
They should be.
See, your mods are snitches. I don't like that.
What they do?
They are snitching ass.
They got my back. That's why. What you say, mod? Which mod?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, look, Clue's like, I don't know. I'm not a snitch.
I ain't heard shit. I don't even know my own name.
Uh-huh.
I know his name is She Being Gone.
I can't believe it. That's what stuck out of all the bullshit I say. That's the one that stuck.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it ain't cellulitis. It's like cellulitis. I feel like they need to have a different classification.
Look at this person. Call the CDC. We've got a Captain D's cat scratch fever outbreak.
Oh my God.
That is not nice.
Did y'all see Krabbit Sog Cellulosius?
No, I did not.
Oh my God. You have got to go watch. Best tune.
Cellulosius, huh?
Cellulosius. Hey, I love Granny. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can clip that whatever you want to do, but the way she had reality hooping and hollering last night, I was dead.
Oh, was she?
She was so bad.
Was she hooping and hollering or growling?
No, she was hollering.
Oh, damn.
I'm like, bitch, I hope you ain't got neighbors the way you was screaming like that at freaking 12 something, 1 o'clock in the morning.
She was that mad?
You don't know what you're talking about, Granny.
Oh my God.
Oh, I know what I'm talking about.
It was so loud. I was like, holy crap.
What is wrong with these people?
I don't know what the hell's wrong with them. Some people were saying she had on, I'm colorblind, but they were saying she had on a mauve wig last night. Trying to look suave in the mauve.
It was pink.
It was pink.
That's what they said. I didn't see it.
People have been saying she crushing on BJ. I don't know nothing about all that. You know, the most I've ever watched of BJ is maybe 3 minutes. I can't tolerate it. I tune out. Like,
same.
It's not even a choice for me personally. You know, so I don't know about any of that, but that's what people have been saying, that there's something going on their reality direction to her.
Shoot, you let that chick go to holler and I watch her all day long.
Yeah, Clue, but you I can see it though with you. You get a kick out of humor and stuff like that. To me, it's just
weird, right?
Yeah, it's weird, and it's weird, but I get why, you know, why Clue likes it.
So the reason that I think people say she crushes on BJ is because, BJ is because just like last night, every time they would play something that Granny said, and she got so like, you don't even know her or something. You know what I mean? Like she was just, damn.
Do I need her to know that she lies on me?
Right. Like, I don't know. She's wild.
Damn, I probably did that shit just for her to be able to get it anyway. Pathetic.
She had clips.
What was it that wait, what did you just say? Cam slips?
No, clips.
No, clips.
Oh. What was it that Granny said that got her going?
It was when you were talking, when I was up here yesterday and you were talking about the court case, they still, like, I'm telling you, that's what's so comical to me
Oh
is
yeah, they haven't
they
accepted.
talk like court is still there. Like it's an
Yes,
option.
yes, they do.
They did it last night. That's what reality was saying. And when the judge has seen everything, lady.
Right.
Yeah,
The
she
judge,
don't get it.
there's nothing new can be presented at all.
She
I don't
genuinely
get
doesn't
that.
understand that. She thinks that BJ is going to be able to show up like she does on her stream and like talk to the judge for a few minutes and just hash all this shit out. I mean, that's really like how it comes across. And it's
First off,
just,
BJ ain't even going to show up. She ain't going to come to PA. Secondly, like they really believe that they can just like, excuse me, Your Honor, let me present you a few live streams. Did you hear the way the judge spoke to Lasniak when he tried the same thing? She said, absolutely not.
Exactly.
What a joke.
It's a total joke, but they're still clinging to it hardcore. And so, like, you know, anytime something gets brought up, like about, you know, pain and suffering or having to, you know, fork over any kind of money, I mean, they just go ballistic on it. I mean, they just literally are refusing to believe that it's a thing that's going to happen.
Wow. The delusions are real.
Yeah.
Said I won't get anything. Okay.
I mean, they're really that crazy. You know, they don't understand that even if everything else failed, you can still garnish her wages.
Not only that, but I can still countersue the fuck out of her.
Well, there's that too, for sure. But I mean, just with what's already happened already, that's already done, said, whatever, no matter what they do or try, you can still make sure that those YouTube wages come to your motherfucking account instead of hers until she pays you what's owed.
Exactly. And Cash App and PayPal and Venmo.
And the thing is, she better be careful because I got a feeling that the taxes ain't copacetic on all that. And she don't really want to have them digging around too much in her earnings because I got a feeling that they'll be even more owed if they do.
Oh, absolutely. They get triggered with you state and punitive damages.
Big time triggered over the punitive damages. Big
time.
Oh,
I'm guaranteed punitive damages. You just wait and see. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I know it. I mean, but you know, getting them to understand and believe that is a whole other thing.
Well, once the judge has to slap them back into reality, I guess they'll find out then.
I can't see. That's what I'm wondering is because once that happens, I don't understand. It's hard for me to envision what the bullshit they'll spin is, but I know that they're gonna spin bullshit, and I don't know. I can't wait to hear them grappling with trying to explain it to their audience that reality is not reality.
Right.
You know, it's just this is a weird situation for her too. You got to think, because normally this would be the prime kind of thing she would use to push that grifting up to another level and saying, look, you know, this percentage could be coming out of what I owe. So we really got to get these donos up. Like, I'm going to need extra workouts, y'all. You know, you need to be getting some overtime scheduled so you can kick it up to your girl. I mean, but because it's some shit she don't want to cop to and want to say, you know, there's still a chance or they're still fighting it or whatever. It's like a catch-22. It's kind of weird like that.
Yeah.
Because grifting off of it admits that it's real.
That's true.
I don't know though. Maybe she'll try to grift while also claiming that it's not true somehow. And judging by how those people over there tend to work, I'm sure they'll just co-sign it right along with her.
So ridiculous. What is this about Castor's son showing up in court?
Yeah, that's what Barbecue said, that they were by themselves, Hong and Nick. And then she said next thing she knew, Bruce Castor's son walked in and he was there representing Hong and Nick.
His son's an attorney?
Yeah, he used to be the ADA I don't remember where she
Oh,
said,
that was
but
Bruce Castor.
no, like that. No, she said that it was his son.
But
That
Bruce
used to be.
Castor's the one that used to be.
Oh well, then she's wrong. But that's what she said of Allegheny County.
Oh, maybe. Let me
Hmm.
look.
That's interesting. It's also going to be interesting when Nick's PO gets this restraining order, how that plays out. Although based on what he's done in the past, I'm sure as long as Nick says that he's he's the president of he's a CEO of an online company, then it won't count according to what we were told before. That's how he got out of the other thing. They're like,
What?
Yeah,
well,
no. Bruce
Run that.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
Bruce Castor's the one that was the ADA. I don't see anything about his son ever being. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't look it up. But yeah, she said that he was there as their attorney. So
interesting.
I'm curious about that.
About
Very
which
curious.
thing about Castor showing up to do that?
Well, Castor's the one that claims he's out of it and that they're all
Yeah,
not normal and all of that. So
I
it's
know.
curious to hear that.
It's very curious. I think the same exact thing. Which that whole thing has been, well, I mean, there's no reason to keep rehashing it, but it's all been weird as hell. I'm not sure that we'll ever know what really went on all over there in that way.
I agree.
Well, we'll find out when the bar comes down on them.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because Castor's not getting away with it. I mean, his own buddy sold him out in court. So.
Really?
Yeah. When when Barbecue's attorney asked that Lasniak clear the air on whether Castor's involved in this or not, he literally said, we consulted it with him and he gave us permission to use his name.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. So basically admitted that they gave permission to use his name for nefarious reasons, to intimidate.
You love to hear it. You love to hear it.
Yep. I'm sure the bar's going to love that one.
Yep. Just desserts. Need some just desserts.
And then when the subscriber called Castor and he said, well, if you look a little closer at those transcripts, you'll see that I wasn't involved. No, yeah, you were involved for nefarious reasons.
Yeah. When it went sideways, that's when you wasn't involved. When
exactly.
the name wasn't capable of doing what had been intended for it to do, that's when the involvement stopped.
That's when you stopped. Yep.
Yeah. Boy, that's
very interesting.
Gross shit. It's a good thing that Philadelphia or that Pennsylvania put that anti-slap in place based on what I'm seeing here. There's no telling how long shit like that has went on there and cost regular everyday people an arm and a leg because these fucking scum bums, don't like being exposed for the sick shit that they do, and so they use the courts as a fucking, their personal censorship tool.
Yeah.
You love to see it. Said Hong pretended like he didn't speak English very well. Oh my God.
Yeah, he did. That's what she said. She was like, he would say something and Hong would be like, I no understand or something is what she was saying.
These fucking, I tell you what, Micro Dong will stoop to any level.
Ain't it?
They were talking about he was wearing motherfucking skinny acid wash skinny jeans with holes in the motherfucking knees and them them, I don't know what you call them, but like press stripes or whatever, lines up on the thighs. I know you got to know what I'm talking about, but they said he was wearing that, and some dirty ass shoes and a jacket. And I'm like, this motherfucking Humpty Dumpty looking ass with the
That's what
fucking
she said.
skinny jeans look like a motherfucking big ass jumbo sweet potato on toothpicks.
Oh my God.
I mean, you know, even if something's in style, just because something, you know, you think it's in style, don't mean it's meant for you. We don't all look good in everything. If you're a fucking weeble wobble, you might want to step away from accentuating the toothpicks.
I wish she'd have got a picture.
Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. It's good the judge granted her the restraining order. Yeah, for sure. And like I said, I'm curious how that's going to end up with the PO and stuff, because my understanding is you can't have shit like that when you're on parole against you. So, but you know, apparently before, when there was some issues, and now I don't know this at all to be fact. This is just what somebody was saying online, so take it with a grain of salt. But they were saying that the reason it wasn't actionable was because of that it was done under the name of a company, basically, rather than an individual. And so I don't know
but
if
isn't
that's true.
the order against him?
See, that's no. I wasn't talking about the order this time.
I found it.
Stuff from before, but
I found my backup.
Hell, I thought you had been done found it. You lying to us.
No, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find what the fucking email was to it. It's not on it. I got a new phone. Nothing was. Leave me alone, Clue.
Well, I'm sorry, but I thought I heard the phrase, I got it.
Yeah, I thought I did, and then it wasn't that one, and I couldn't remember the password. And then I just found one old phone that actually has it.
I like how smooth and fluid of a process this has been.
Yeah, I know. Now if I could just find out what the fucking password is.
You're going to have your energy drain like a motherfucker before we get on this stream. You sure you don't just want to call it off?
Shut up. Damn, what's my damn how do you do forgot password or some shit? Oh, there it is. Forgot password. Use a pass key. All right. I'm going to get this, bitches.
It sure do sound like it.
Yeah, I got faith.
Thank you, Chloe. Not many people have faith in me anymore, so I appreciate you.
I don't know about that. I think a lot of people got faith in
you. You gotta have faith. Isn't that a song?
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah.
Isn't it Limp Bizkit?
Limp Bizkit did a cover of it. It was originally George Michael in the 80s.
See, they always steal people's music. Everybody steals somebody else's music.
Yeah, well, I mean, sampling really helped accelerate that. It's kind of like, why fully write your own shit when you can just play somebody else's on a loop and sing over it?
Exactly. It's allowing me to change my password now. We're in, bitches. I think.
Rock and roll. Bitches and bastard.
You'll stay signed in on these devices. You have to change your password. All right. They're not even. I wasn't even signed in on those devices.
It was Wham. That's right. It wasn't George Michael solo. It was Wham.
All right. Hee. We're in, guys. We are in.
Hell yeah. In like Flint.
And now this phone's notifying me. Don't notify me now.
Somebody said, nope, not Wham. Well, Jay said it straight. Jammers. It was George Michael. It was not Wham. Oh, shit. We're getting into some 80s pop arguments in the chat. Who was your favorite 80s pop star? Don't say Madonna, please, because that's just...
80s pop star?
Yeah.
I wasn't even alive in the 80s.
Well, I was asking the chat because they seem to have some serious opinions on 80s pop.
Oh, okay. I like Pearl Jam. Are they 80s pop?
maybe late 80s. Maybe late 80s. You big into Pearl Jam?
Not big, but I do. I like their music.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
We got
We made it into the backup, bitches. We did it.
That's what's up. Culture
Yeah.
Club. That's
Now we just got to attach it to StreamYard.
The Cure. Oh, everybody love The Cure. I mean, The Cure is just next level. Milli Vanilli. Oh, Duran Duran. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Vanilla Ice. Got some interesting ones.
Vanilla Ice. He had like one hit song. Who said that?
I think he has more
Alma
than one.
Carrera.
He has more than one song that I like.
Heavy metal in the 80s, yeah.
What other song?
Cars.
I don't know the name of it, but it was in his movie, Cool as Ice.
Billy Idol.
Oh, he had a movie?
Oh, girl, I used to love that movie.
Billy Ocean. Y'all, oh shit, Fine Young Cannibals, OMD, NXS. Dude, your chat is lighting it up. Depeche Mode, New Wave, Cure. I mean, Duran Duran. They know what's up. They know what's up. I'm feeling the chat. Genesis, oh my God. Ramones, Pretenders. Shit, that was a good question. Anthrax. Now you just be smart. Oak Ministry. Boingo, Boingo. Shit.
Oh, I love Oingo Boingo.
Yeah. Journey, Sticks, Armos. Kate. See, I've been thinking somebody would say Kate Bush by now. Kate Bush, REM. Jane's Addiction. Damn, they really bringing it.
Oh, I like Jane's Addiction.
Yeah, Jane's Addiction is cool.
Jane said.
Yeah, that's a good one. Anyways, y'all, you definitely y'all the chat brought it. That's for sure. Rick Astley, getting Rick rolled.
Dang, this thing's.
They really liked that Air Supply. That was different. My mother liked them when I was younger. Super Tramp. That's a hell of a choice. The Kinks. ELO. Steve Miller Band. U2. I figured we would have heard U2 by now. Yeah. 9 Inch Nails. Sugar Cube. Sonic Youth. That's a great choice. I love Sonic Youth's early records.
Dang, this is a whole damn event.
Yeah, they have kept it coming. They rocking it out. You got some music fans in your chat. That's cool. That's cool. It's definitely cool. Kansas. My dad, he used to always talk about when I was younger. He went to see Kansas and Black Sabbath play when he was in school still, when he was younger. And he said that Kansas, or no, I'm sorry, it's Blue Oyster Cult and Black Sabbath tour. And he said Blue Oyster Cult blew him off the stage. I was always surprised by that. I don't know. I just felt like Black Sabbath back in the day must have been like a hell of a show. But
Black Sabbath.
Yeah. I mean, back when I mean, Ozzy Osbourne was crazy in the 80s. I just always imagine when he was like, in his, early 20s, he would be a psycho on stage. Dead Can Dance. Hell yeah. Misfits, Tears for Fears. Y'all have done great. I'm very, very proud of the chat. I mean, they are still just rocking it. They're just letting them fly.
I'm sitting here thinking, and I guarantee that Nick and Hong hired Bruce Castor's alleged son for the purpose of everybody to think that Bruce Castor's still involved, which again is just going to get Bruce Castor in trouble.
Ooh, now that you know what? I can see that. You
know what I mean? Like, he probably didn't even realize that he was being used for that purpose.
Yes, I could totally see something like that, because it very much surprises me, because if I'm not mistaken, Barbecue was saying it's like a 3-hour drive or something there from Philly.
Right. Yeah, he wasn't even, like, he's not even near there or something.
So I
Yeah.
mean,
So
driving
they
3
probably
hours.
paid them
is-
big bucks for it too.
Yes. Yes, you'd think, which raises another question where to get it. But then again, I've always been under the assumption that the money probably came from Hong and it was, parents' money or some shit.
Oh, he does live out there. He was the ADA for that area.
Oh, well then that's a different story then. That makes sense.
Mm. I mean, I think this is bad news for Bruce Castor.
What'd you say now?
I think this is bad news for Bruce
Oh,
Castor.
yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I don't see how it could help at all. I didn't realize that Castor was in Pittsburgh. I thought he was in Philly.
His son.
Oh. Pittsburgh is a cool area, though. I don't mind Pittsburgh. I don't know that I would want to live there, but I remember the first time I came into it, you're like on the interstate, and then you go in this real long tunnel through a mountain, and it's the only place I've ever been like this. But when you come out of the tunnel, you're on like a bridge, like it's like on the Brooklyn Bridge or something. That's it's a real pretty bridge, and it's over this big river going into the city. It's a real pretty view. I was very surprised. I mean, I don't know. You just don't think it. You're in this tunnel, you've been on the interstate driving, and then suddenly you're just on this huge bridge, and it's this, city over by the river. It's pretty cool.
No, it's a cool little town. We've been.
Yeah, and whenever I toured through there one time, it was a furry convention, and so you got to imagine.
You went for the furry convention?
So we're there. I mean,
That's
we're
so
there
cool.
playing a show, and
at the furry convention.
No, definitely not the furry convention.
You're I didn't know that about you. That's really cool that you shared that with us.
Yeah, my persona.
Yeah,
it's a bear apparently. But so we pull up down there before the show, and we're seeing all these fucking people, and we're like, what is this? Like, what are all these people doing? Like, why? And when I say all these people, I don't mean 1 or 2 or 5 or 10. I mean like droves of them everywhere. And we're like, this is weird as hell. But like, we had to load in. We were busy. We didn't think much of it. And the next morning, we get up and we're going to stop by and get these sandwiches from this place called Permanis. It's by the farmer's market that my friend really is big on or whatever. And we're down there and it's the same thing. We get out and there's all these fucking people in these damn costumes. And we're like, is this just a fucking thing? Or people from Pittsburgh are like really into dressing up? Like, what the hell's going on? I mean, it like gave a really skewed perspective of the city. And then somebody said they was having this huge furry convention thing there. And so they were all down there and it made sense. But you got to understand how weird it is to roll into a town at night and everybody be in costume. And then the next day to be going to get food before you leave and everybody's still in fucking costume. I mean, it paints a very weird picture of an area. Or it did for me anyways. And there's all kinds. I mean, they dressed any animal you can think of. Somebody dressed up like that.
that would be fun to see. I don't judge people for their little weird, do your thing.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm judging them, but I'm just telling you, if you don't know a city and you go there and everyone that you meet is dressed up as an animal for 2 days and you don't realize, you don't know anything about furries other than it's a thing you've heard about like online and shit, and you're suddenly in the middle of like 10,000 of them, it's an experience.
Sure sounds like one.
I mean, it's a fucking weird experience, that's for sure. Damn, they still going on with the music. Y'all, I'm loving it. We got to talk music more often.
Music saves the soul. Music.
Yeah.
That's a song too, isn't it? Music
like...
saves the soul. Music saves the soul. I think that is.
Hell yeah.
How do you, Clue, do you remember how you allow somebody to redirect to you?
No, I never had to do that. But I tried to redirect to someone and it said they had to allow it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, some people can can block that. I think I was hearing about that the other day. Somebody had it blocked.
Yeah, you got to allow it. I just forget how you do that. I'm looking though, because I'm going to find it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you just wanted to log off for the time being and get it set up, I mean, hey.
No, I got it set up. I just need to allow the redirect. Asshole. Oh,
Grant,
under settings.
y'all, Judgy McJudgerton Low. I thought you were mentally gifted, it says. I don't know about mentally gifted. I think being a part of the fucking CIA's GATE program, apparently from what I learned, don't necessarily mean you gifted. I think it means they're just willing to fuck with your head. But, I ain't judging the furry people, but I just promise you, if you ever live in your life, you go to a town that you're only in about once or twice a year, and suddenly everybody's dressed up as damn animals, you'll be taken aback.
You'll be taken aback.
You'll be taken aback. You'll be like, what the fuck did we just roll up in on?
I don't understand where that would be. There's my handle. I don't want to add pronouns. Channel URL. I don't get it.
Here's my spout.
I'm a little teacup. Hear me. What is it? Hear me roar?
I'm a little
Hear
teapot.
Teapot.
Hear me shout.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here is my handle. Here is my spout.
Yeah, go all the way through with it. Finish her on up.
I think that's it.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
That's all I ever knew.
It's when I get all steamed up. Hear me
I scream and shout.
Yeah.
Tip me over and pour me out.
Scream and shout like reality.
We got through it, the three of us.
She's like a dinosaur. Something wrong with that girl.
Screeching pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Squawk box.
That tracks.
Yeah, she's something or another else. I usually leave her alone. I'll fuck around about Nana Dahmer and I'll mess with
Nana Dahmer.
I mean, I'm just playing. I ain't like being serious and nothing. I expect them to give me some shit back and that be that, whatever. But I typically leave reality alone because
there's something wrong with her.
Well, yeah,
I respect that.
Something just seemed a little. I don't mean that mean. There's any number of things, but I typically just, she's a whole mood. She is a whole vibe.
I wonder how the hell you do this. Hold on. How do you allow?
My God, you gonna figure it out with that typing? You fucking at 170 words a minute.
Oh, navigate to go to settings, then community under live redirects.
Can one of y'all computer geniuses type in chat how to do this, like succinctly, like 4 sentences or less?
Heck no. I love a good train wreck and a struggle bus, and I am in heaven right now.
What the hell is she trying to redirect to?
Myself.
Oh.
But there it is. I found it.
She had to change the password, forgot the password, had to get the email to get a new password. She had to change the password, go back into the channel.
I had to charge my 3 old phones to even find my email.
Jay said it several times. Well, sorry on that.
I wasn't reading chat, Jay. I was over in the other.
To those that don't know, when you're on panel 2, it's hard as hell to read chat. We can only see like about 10 messages at a time and they disappear. So when chat's going quick, you miss a lot.
You know, I thought I just figured it out, and then I went to do it, and it was like, you need to get permission. We just went through all this, though. All channels allow others to send their viewers to any of your live streams. Yeah. Oh, this option is disabled if your channel subscriptions are private. You son of a bitch. Add a user for live redirect. I'll add myself. All right. That Granny's.
Oh, we good, Jay.
No, we're not. We're fucking losing it. Nobody's even going to hear what I have to say by the time I figure this shit out. They're going to be like, yeah, we're done with you. Next. All right, let's see if we can do it now. You know, redirect privileges need to be added. I just did it 5 times. What are you talking about? Oh, my God. You know, when I was just over on my other channel, somebody else's video that I never see came up with my shit. And ew, can we just say ew? Now how do you even get to redirect again? Oh, my God, I give up. I'm going to be late to my own stream. Oh, here it is. Redirect privileges needed. Ask watching locales to add to their redirect list in community settings. She did. She fucking did.
We may have a few people left in chat by the time we get it figured out.
Probably not, though. Probably not. Specific channels you can redirect. Yes. Save. Okay. Done. Now I'm going to go back over here. Oh, I know what I'm probably doing wrong. Everything. If I'm being honest. But let's exit that. Go back in. Come in fresh. All right. Catch up with me here. Here we go. Let's do it. We can do it. Can we do it? Yes, we can. It worked. All right. Oh, holy shit. Nobody's even left in here anymore. Oh, Tinkerbug's still here. I'm committed at this point. I should be committed at this point to like an actual fucking place because there's something wrong with me. That was way too much work for nothing. That's because you had to call me on my shit, psyops.
Well, hey, we're gonna get another stream out of you, and that's what matters, right?
What you guys have to see this woman. I'm particularly interested in your reactions. Like you are not gonna believe her. She's nuts.
Oh,
Literally
I believe
nuts.
you already.
Like if Brittany had a twin, it's this bitch. She might even be crazier than Brittany.
Do we got to get down and then jump up on another panel?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
You're gonna love it.
All right, so we're gonna do it now.
Do you need like a 2-minute bathroom break or anything?
No, I peed before I got on here.
All right, well, let's go.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. It's going to redirect you. So don't leave anywhere. You're going to reappear. It's like magic. Stand by. Not you two, though. You guys actually got to go, and then you'll come back. All right. Bye. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't, please.